Right, I want to look at news-related trending topics this week, and to chat more about this, we're joined by Lebo Tshangela, SABC News digital news producer. Lebo, thank you very much indeed for your time. Very good afternoon to you. What's on the agenda in terms of social media?
Good afternoon, Blaine, and good afternoon to the agenda viewers. LGE 2021 was trending yesterday, and this after the Constitutional Court dismissed the IEC's application to postpone the elections. Now, let's look at what the people on social media have been saying. Where Namolekwa says the Constitutional Court rules that 2021 government elections should take place between 27 October and 1st November. That's a celebration for our democracy. Let's look at what the next tweet has to say about the reaction to the Concord's ruling. And then another person on Twitter says, besides the dismissal itself, the most important thing about this judgment is the fact that it's instructed that there must be a way made for people to register to vote. Brilliantly done by the Concord SA. Go out there and register to vote, folks. And then on to our next trending topic, hashtag Ramaphosa Q&A. Yesterday, the President Ramaphosa had his Q&A session in the National Assembly. And let's look at what people had to say on Twitter. And then one person on Twitter says, I don't know why, but I somehow still had a bit of hope on Ramaphosa. Just a small hope that this man cares about us and is doing his best. But Ramaphosa Q&A showed me a man who has no idea what ordinary South Africans are facing. He's so far removed from our realities, it's sad. And let's look at what another person on Twitter has to say about the president's address. The president in his Q&A said that the presidential employment stimulus has supported close to 700,000 opportunities to date, largely to young people, an unprecedented achievement in a short space of time. And then another person that was trending this week is Khuselo Diko. The presidency announced that Diko would be transferred to a different position in government. And then Black Queen says Khuselo is being fired and then hired again in one day without applying for a job. Girl, clearly the unemployment status is not for you. And let's see what the next person also has to say about Khuselo's return to government. Khuselo Diko still has a lot to contribute to public service. And then some sad news is that former chairperson of the Umkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association passed away this week. That's Kebima Phatswe. He shortly started trending after the news was announced. And Carl Nihal says, Hamba kahle, dear comrade Kebima Phatswe. May the revolutionary soul rest in peace. Then let's see what another tweet has to say about Mr. Mphatswe's passing. In my career as a journalist, Kevin Mphatswe was a sweet politician. Even if you disagreed with him over your line of questioning, he would politely argue with you. And he was always available to take calls, even when the story was not going to give him some positive mileage. And then hashtag Spitipiti Elevator is another trend that was trending last week. 36-year-old Zamaswati Majozi, known as Spitipiti Evaluator on Twitter, appeared in court for inciting violence. And then Shane Zoe says, Zamaswati Zintle Majozi's account of what happened is heartbreaking. One can only hope that she received the same feminist support as Nomagi Gaba did. Or does one have to be a high profile against the usual suspect? And let's see what another person has to say on Twitter regarding to Spitipiti Evaluator appearing in court. And then BLF member says the arrest of Spitipiti Evaluator shows that we are under a dictatorship. And then hashtag Zim RSC or Bafana was trending yesterday. And Bafana played to a goalless draw against Zimbabwe. And Tobelani Ngobo says that a shame, this Bafana player doesn't resemble a player who was supposed to be starting in the EPL. And let's see what another person on Twitter has to say. The struggle continues, but we still support Bafana. And then another person also says that Bafana playing like it's a friendly match. And then onto some lighter news. Congratulations, Thuso was trending yesterday. Thuso Mbedi, a South African actress, won the TV Breakout Star Award in Hollywood. And then she also, in her tweet, says that the Hollywood Critics Awards TV Breakout Star Award for the role of Cora on the Underground Railroad. Thank you very much to the critics for this special recognition. Underground Railroad has been an amazing journey from the start to finish. Thank you to every single person who has walked this journey with me. And let's look at what reaction from people on social media had to say. And then Madlamini says, from Pietermaritzburg to the global stage, congratulations, Thuso. Keep rising, beautiful star. We love you. And let's look at more reaction about Thuso's award. And then another person on Twitter says, congratulations, Thuso Mbedi, on winning the award. You deserve it. Well done, and continue to shine. And finally, on Wednesday, South Africans welcomed Spring Day. And let's look at the colorful pictures that people posted on social media. And we see that outlier says that she had a beautiful day, a wonderful day on Spring Day. And more reactions on Twitter, because we've seen people posting themselves wearing bright colors, pictures of flowers, with some people also like going very nostalgic, reminding us of the good days. And also Ndlovu Youth Choir also welcomed Spring Day. And people, like I said, were going nostalgic, saying the Spring Day I grew up to. I'm telling you, my son, about Spring Day and the fun that they had. And that's all that we have for the trends this week. Back to you, Blaine.
Yeah, indeed. Spring has sprung, and we appreciate it. Lebo Tshangela, thank you very much indeed, as always, for your reporting on trending topics this week. We will catch up with the digital team next week, same time.